Here we are once again, and thank you for joining us for what is the third and final round of the Aussie Open for 2024 out at the stunning and very dry-looking Mundaring in WA. I'm joined to my left by my favourite sub 850 rated commentator, Matty Faz. How are you, Matty?
Oh, I've been better. Didn't check the ratings today, so thanks for the news.
I almost certainly did.
Very deflating.
As we get a good look at the Mundaring truck, we are going to get straight into the action in hole one. We've got some new players that we haven't seen on coverage so far, Matty. So be excited to get stuck into them, but tell us what we're dealing with hole one.
Yeah, a pretty typical hole of Mundaring here. We come out of the woods, play down what is a pretty sloped and open fairway. 3 decent shots required, though, regarding distance. And then as we get over this little creek that plays as OB, as well as that one there, you'll see the basket open on the left.
Yeah, so first off, we have representing team MVP, Pekka Hyvönen. And I love saying that name. It's a fun name to say, Matty.
Yeah, Pekka is he's a world-class player. Really, really excited to see what he can do on the Aussie soil here on coverage.
Yep. With a world-class player comes a world-class get-up too, and that he's doing plenty, and I love it, Matty.
Yeah, that's what you really need off the tee here, getting out there, making sure you set up your second shot, hassle-free.
Certainly. Innova's Jacky Chen. We've seen a bit of him so far this tournament. He's been pretty solid, Matty.
Yeah, and we're just enamoured by his form. He's so smooth and so efficient, both sides.
Yes, that was pretty close to the trees on the left, but he's got out there nicely.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And we're all familiar with this strapping young man, aren't we?
Just built like a pure athlete, isn't he?
The flowing locks out the back of the hat there. He's got the lot. Discmania sponsored Max Regitnig from Canada.
Whoa,
There was a whip that was launched.
great. Yeah, super overstable.
Yeah,
Hooking up
so
at the end there.
not a whole lot of trouble for our players. Is that Max gets that one to keep rolling.
But he gets an extra 10 metres with that roll. And the, well, I'll say boy, because I don't think he's of age yet. The boy that I'm most excited to watch play today, Levi Stout, out of New Zealand, RPM-sponsored player.
He's pretty happy with that one and doesn't need to see where it ends up. So, yeah, he's been doing some big things over in the New Zealand circuit, hasn't he?
He has, as we see Pekka here with the Jakub Semerad hat. Just wants to go long and straight here, and that looks beautiful.
Good landing position, good spot to attack from.
Yeah, should be able to get over those 2 out-of-bounds areas with relative ease here. Now, Levi has a real slow to whiplash style form, and that one's going to fade out too early.
It is, and that's through the tree line there, so
yeah.
not suggesting any of these players are down there enough to sort of have a crack at the landing zone on the basket.
You can see why Pekka went with such a flippy disc on that second shot. Levi's faded out of bounds.
From Jacky.
Yeah, the further left you get off the tee, plays better for the power backhand there. It sort of opens up a little more space on the right-hand side.
And Max follows suit with a very similar shot down there.
Oh, this needs to check up. And does.
Dangerous that ground play at Mundaring, isn't it, Matty? Can do plenty.
Yeah, dry, hard soil. A recipe for skips.
So Levi obviously going OB on his second shot there, throwing 4.
And that should be good enough to secure the par there. Really, really nice.
Good recovery.
It's Pekka. He's put the sunnies on now. That looks like something from a Tron film.
How good was that shot?
That's inside the circle, probably 6 meters left for his birdie
Beautifully
putt.
done by Pekka. There's Max forgetting to let go of the discs there, so give that another crack, I think. It does so well this time.
Yeah, great angle on that one. Almost lands on top of Pekka's disc. There's a kid sharing the same sunglasses as Pekka in the background there.
They're the same size too.
A young, a young fan.
As Jacky just thinks about his shot. Is that the push? Oh, it does. Just landing on the safe side there.
Yeah, the results you'd expect on this opening hole, it's a pretty soft one. Levi had a bit more of a putt left than I thought there. He's going to have to get this to save his bogey.
He did. And in doing so, delivers this round its first official air bud, Matty.
Hope there's not too many more.
No, we don't like air buds, but we love it at the same time.
We should see 3 birdies here.
Catch for Jacky. Solid birdie putt from Pekka. And a solid birdie. There's that stabby putt we've come to know from Max, Matty. I remember that one now from the first round.
Yeah, very direct. Very direct.
It certainly is. Very final as we go to hole 2. It's a par 4, 123 metres up this dirt track. It's pretty narrow. And we're going to change direction and go well up to the right over this unused tee pad through this narrow entry. And I'm tired just talking about this hole, Matty.
Yeah, look, it's all about placement here. We'll see putter off the green.
Get to the corner, I think, is the play. As Pekka seems to have got through without touching anything there.
Putter off the tee there, I meant to say. Long day in the sun at the tennis for me, Jace.
Yes. You a ball boy?
Oh, they do a good job. They stand in the blazing sun all day, just static. Yeah, pulled a little too far right there, Jacky.
Yeah, right shape on it though. And we're going to see a forehand from big, strong Max.
Yeah, it needs a initial forward push. So he'll be throwing a Stout. That's
it's a
an
bit
early
early, that
release. And that could be an okay kick, but I don't think birdie is possible from that position.
Levi letting go early too. Not turn and
It's a hellscape out
that's
there.
gone a long way down the hill.
He's playing another par 4, just way more difficult
and he's
now.
contained himself quite nicely there because that was just a long way in the wrong direction.
Yeah, you might have to try to flex this one. Yeah.
To a safer area.
Yeah, big number on the cards here for Levi.
Max just trying to land on the road.
Yeah, par is the best outcome for Max.
And you can see what he's looking at there. The basket is still some distance up ahead. He needs to get through that gap. But just choosing to do so with a putter. Probably the safest play, Matty.
Yeah, you might have a long look for par there.
Doesn't Jacky take his time before his shots? Really runs through that mentally and makes sure he gets it 100%.
Yeah, the focus is pretty noticeable on Jacky. To be a Heimberg destroyer there. Bit of no man's land.
Yeah, a couple of tree hits on entry there for both the boys.
Yeah, definitely one of the most technical holes On the course here,
Max does tend to favour his forehand a lot, Matty, from what I see.
you're right, and actually he was pretty fortunate that didn't transgress the Mando there. And that was his third. Bogey looking likely for Max, and looks like par's going to be pretty good for the card here.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, that's a nice looking putt from Jacky.
Yeah, had the right shape, didn't it?
It did. That it did, Matty. As Max gives it a nice run as well.
Yeah, it'll have to settle for bogey. Oh, what a
As
pass.
Levi makes his par after that dreadful drive. Dreadful tricky.
That third shot was impressive.
Yep. So Regitnig will have to take a par, bogey, sorry, and par for Pekka. And a par also for Jacky. So Pekka into the outright lead by one shot, hole 3, Matty.
Yeah, pretty specific shape required here. If you're going to throw the right hand backhand, you want to get it moving right early and then sort of have it take its natural fade left towards the end of the hole. Then it's dealer's choice when you get to the gap.
It is. Let's see. As Pekka rips a backhand. Needs a bit of fade out of it. Ooh. That's probably still okay in there.
Yeah, it's not too bad. He shaped most of the initial fairway.
Now, I reckon if there's a guy that's got this shot in his arsenal, Matty.
Yeah, a little turning high as a flip we'll probably see here.
Ooh, a bit too much turn on that. Yeah, not quite getting the shape. So,
yeah, depending on the lie, I think birdie's out of the question there.
yeah, just about first available for Levi there.
Yeah, it's really narrow off the tee. I don't think the camera's doing it justice.
Yeah, players opting for a bit of early turn with a bit of understable there, Matty, which
Yeah, they've all ended up, all bar one have ended up too far right.
and that was a difficult lie for Levi there. He's got somewhere.
Yeah, he might even have gotten out there. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Jacky just having to pitch out there.
So Max gets a look and a window, and we get a stunning look there from our cameraman, Kyle Herbertson, about exactly what he's looking at and exactly what he just missed.
Yeah, he got aggressive and he had the right to, but that was a pretty high degree of difficulty in execution.
Yeah, still needed a fair bit of distance with that. Is it a berg? It looks like he's throwing, or a...
It's going to fade out down that left slope.
Oh, straight at the cameraman.
Yeah. Hope he's okay.
And Pekka just getting his way through somehow.
All right, Jacky can still get up and down for par now.
Taking his time as we've noticed he does.
Levi, oh, you've wrenched over on that
hasn't he?
forehand. Might have even cut roll
He might
back
cut
towards
roll
the
back
basket.
to the
yeah.
basket there if he's lucky. And same thing, that hill just Sending those discs down to the left, Matty.
Yeah, some more stability required. And Levi, gallon effort, just comes up short. Yeah, we definitely haven't seen the best of Levi just yet.
No. Ooh, and a low miss that I can sympathise with, Matty.
Yeah, fantastic news for Jacky, that one.
Oh, Max has gone low too.
Yeah, it looks like a slight headwind there, I guess.
Yeah,
going
the
by
hill's probably a little bit steeper than the way it looks on coverage, but not too steep for Jacky Chen.
Nah, keeping it clean, Jacky, and he'll take a share of the lead.
Yeah, so giving away the lead there is Pekka Hyvönen. As he puts his competition sunnies back on, it must be time to click it up a gear, I think, Matty. What do you reckon?
Like Ash Ketchum when he puts his hat backwards before he goes to the Johto League. Shout out to all our Pokemon fans out there.
Hole 4, par 5. 273 metres, and there's plenty happening. There's a sand scrape to deal with. Before you poke through the gap around onto a very, very dry fairway and basket around to the right. So, geez, placement is ever so important on this hole, Matty.
Yeah, and having a decent forehand if you're a right-hander is essential.
Oh, he's got through. No, he hasn't.
That's the line.
Yep. He's got that out there, sorry.
Yeah, it becomes a pretty easy hole if you can nail this tee shot.
Get out. Oh, he's taking a line less travel, but he's got out nicely, Levi. Needs that to fade. Came back late. Not sure what that's going to give Big Max.
No, and Jacky left with a challenging second shot now. Oh. Getting creative there, trying to chop off a bit of the fairway.
Yeah, I'm going to say Levi's a little left there of where he wanted to be.
Yeah, he definitely wanted some more turn on that one.
So Max was a little left off the tee. And he's found a line through there, and he's done that nicely, I reckon. And that's where a good drive will put you, Matty.
Yeah, ideal. Early tree.
Jacky asking a bit there to try and get through those trees. There's RPM's Levi Stout for his third. You got a nice turn on that.
It just needs to get out here, does Pekka.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the go is with the sunglasses.
Yeah, it seems like when he's in the woods, he's wearing them, and then he gets out into the sun.
Yeah, I
and
can't get my head around it,
he
to be
puts them
honest.
on.
I think he looks good with them on, so I think it's something he should wear full time. It's a well thought out disc golf outfit.
Yeah, it's important these days.
You know I like a good disc golf outfit, Matty.
If you want to build a brand, definitely.
Yep.
All right, good approach there from Max. Now, Jacky throwing 4 here, if my count is correct.
He's got most of the way through the trees, so should give himself a reasonably easy putt. Ooh. And we're going to get a Guff reversed park. Of course, brought to you by the wonderful people at Guff as he hits the cage. That's the biggest highlight we've seen so far, Matty.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a pretty slow start for the boys.
It has.
The starting
Does
4
a
or
slow
5.
motion suit Pekka there.
The tailwind just pushing that one down.
Oh, that stabby part.
Yeah.
Like an offensive parry, almost, Matty.
It is. Yeah, it's like a what's that Olympic sport with the thin swords called?
Fencing.
Fencing. That's what I was
That
after.
would be an offensive parry.
Looks like a fencing maneuver.
And Jacky just taking his time, making sure he gets it right. Needs this one. Oh, chains and ground.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
A little too far right.
Yeah, very simple par putt for Levi Stout.
Yeah, and the underwhelming start to his round continues. He'll need to fire up for the rest of this front 9.
Yep. And unfortunately a bogey there, so outright lead going back to Pekka Hyvönen of Team MVP. Jacky just letting one slide there with a missed putt opportunity, but we're at hole 5, and she's a par 4, 152 metres, so playing out onto this fairway. Right hand dog leg up this narrow opening, and basket's not too far in, so quite a gettable par 4, I imagine, Matty.
Yeah,
One they'd be quite looking to score on, just by looks, I'd say.
Yeah, a bit of relief after those, after holes 2, 3, and 4. And the battle of attrition at the top.
That's a nice drive, line drive from
Yeah, that's good.
Max there.
Yeah, the battle of attrition at the top needs to cease, and the boys got to start scoring if they want to keep Max and Levi at bay. It's pretty good.
Oh, geez, different line from Levi there.
Yeah,
Coming out a little early.
got away with it. He'll still have a chance for birdie.
Yeah, right, if anything is okay, Matty. That's why the guys all go on the forehand plate. Oh, dear. Oh, he's got through as well.
Yeah, I think that was the same line as Levi.
It was.
Oh, he's got a pretty nasty lie.
Didn't get all the way through there, Jacky. And standstill rip gets him.
Yeah,
I'm going to say pin high, but he's probably not going to have a clear putt.
Nah, he overturned that one a little too much. Needed its fade, didn't get it. Levi going the standstill as well.
Yeah, interesting. Just trying to get as much sort of turn on it as possible.
Oh, he's put a lot of ante on that.
He has, but it's come out a little early too, I'd suggest, and he's not happy.
You're definitely not seeing the best of Levi at the moment.
That looks like a good shot coming in from Pekka. And he's going to have, although not exactly a clear putt, he's going to have a good look at it.
Your best look so far, and a chance to get 2 strokes on Jacky.
Yeah, that's the look that Jacky's got, so par at best. Ooh, gave it a run, but par at best for Jacky. Let's see where Levi ended up. Yeah, same for him. So Max with a decent birdie look. It's within stabbing range, so Hey, yeah. Got it. Loving that putt, Matty. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, when it's on, it's on. No doubt. Always getting it nice and low in the chains.
The sunny's on for Pekka. I'm not sure what that means yet. But I like it.
I think it means he's about to extend his lead in this scenario.
Could be. Yeah, it does so. So, as I mentioned, Matty, half the card birdieing there and one that the boys would have marked down at the start of the round, I reckon. 152-metre par 4.
Yeah, surprised to see Pekka the only one to take the birdie there as we roll
Is what it
along.
is. Is what it is.
Hole 6, another par 5. So lots of shots being asked of the players early here. Again, we're coming out of the woods, this time into an open fairway, going slightly uphill to the left. Coming back into the woods. Ideal landing zone
Good
about where the
heavens.
about where the drone just went over, and then back to the left. This is a double S. Backhands and forehands will be on display here. A really technical hole and a bonus birdie for sure.
As Max Heiser's out trying to get as far left as he can.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. I would suggest that's the one tree you want to avoid off the tee.
Yeah, I hope he kicked out far right. There's Levi. Be a great hole to get his round kicked into gear.
He needs to sort of pick a couple up. He's got a good left-hand ground play there, but he needs to sort of have an impact, doesn't he?
Yeah, just make his presence felt as Jacky goes high, and our 2 leaders here.
That's going to make it a long hole at 265 par 5, hitting a tree 40 metres off the tee.
Yeah, stumbling, and I think Jacky can only play for position now. Yeah.
Has he even done that?
He might have kept a little too straight on that one. It all depends on the lie from that spot. All right, Sonny's on here.
Big forehand rip.
Yeah, he kicked out into a pretty manageable spot.
Gets him well inside the tree line. Ooh.
Yeah,
Tree about halfway through its flight there for Levi.
even with a good tee shot, the second shot on this hole is so technical.
Now Max with the best tee shot of the bunch. As he sends that round to the right. What an ugly kick, but I would say it's done most of the job he was wanting it to.
All right, Jacky throwing 3 here.
Just turning that one around, taking the shape nicely.
Yeah, that was well done. He's got a chance to save par now, you think?
Yep.
It's Levi with that.
Radioactive disc.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, but he has not particularly thrown it very well the 3 times I've seen it. It could be his get out of trouble disc.
And Pekka commits to that line.
Yeah, he's got the distance required. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, definitely
As we
worthy.
Get a reverse parked, brought to you by the good people at Guff in Ballarat, Victoria.
Just soothes that one down. His preferred, or
Missed everything.
doesn't get more pure than that, does it?
No, that's beautiful to watch. And still spinning as it parks its way in the shade under the basket.
That's why he's in front, I guess.
Yeah, so that's obviously a birdie coming up for Pekka.
4th shot here, Levi might be in the circle there.
Max for 3.
Yeah, Max playing the hole the best thus far, and You can see what he's got in front of him. I think he's going to have to go right side and fade it in.
Yeah, Discmania Sky God he likes to use for approaches. The orange one there. Seen quite a bit of it.
Max are on 4 now.
That'll give him a putt.
Yeah, par not a bad score on this one.
No, absolutely not. Not with... it's probably that third shot that's the tough one, isn't it, Matty?
Yeah, just once you get into those woods, the fairway is ill-defined.
It's just a good putt from Levi there for par. Oh, disappointing. That's the first missed putt we've seen from Max.
It is, and
he was on a charge.
Yeah, a range that you wouldn't have thought he'd miss from.
No, he was a little low. Oh, Jacky just starting to have a couple of putting issues in the last couple of holes.
And
he's been good the whole tournament, Matty.
Yeah, Pekka getting some gifts there, and he's got a birdie.
Yep, on folks. Strokes on folks there for Pekka Hyvönen. So he extends his lead by 4. Thanks to that mishap from Jacky.
Yeah, they were.
And a shake of the head tells the story.
A couple of gifts for our leader.
Certainly was, although he did play the hole exceptionally well with that upshot, Matty, as we go to hole 7, par 4. 160 metres, threw out to an opening, and then a left-hand very tight, sharp turn into a narrow opening. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, the front 9 doesn't let up.
Not quite getting all the way through there. Here's Pekka.
Yeah, fantastic layout to beat in some of your discs, no doubt. Now, we haven't had a chance to see Levi go full throttle yet. He does have a sort of a slow action that builds to a real whiplash.
Yeah, is he holding a bit back?
Well, the technicality is the technicality of these holes sort of demands a little control and restraint as
he's done an excellent job of getting through there.
Yeah, that's one of the better shots he's thrown off the tee so far.
As Max misses the first grouping, and that looks pretty good too. So 160 metre par 4s could be another possible scoring hole, Matty, as long as they get in the right spot to attack up that narrow tunnel. Jacky with a little hyzer, and that's cost him. A little bit too much sideways movement on that disc.
Yeah, just in a bit of a funk at the moment, Jacky.
He is. He has not wavered the whole tournament except for the last few holes.
Yeah, and this guy just bringing the funk.
Look at that.
Currently.
For a flex forehand. Just whoa.
Yes, that's why he was on Team Finland.
He was in the recent Wolf Dove.
Yeah.
Doubles. Team World.
Yeah, teammate
World Teams.
Teammate to Seppo Paiu.
Yes, that would have been a tremendous honour for him, you'd imagine.
And what a treat it was to see Seppo come out of retirement for that event.
Certainly. As Jacky forced to lay up to the gap there. So, yeah, that pretty much takes a birdie out of contention for him.
And Levi in prime position, just a high as a flip with the putter.
Yeah, not having quite the desired whip on that one. And Jacky for his third approach should get him a par and hopefully get a little bit of the putting confidence back. As Max shoots for his birdie. Long anti-flex look.
Good shape on it. Just didn't have the
nice.
loft. And for birdie
Pekka,
here.
2 in a row.
Still no green on the card for Levi today.
No, it's the only thing that's it's eluded him, isn't it? A decent birdie putt. Oh, Jacky.
We know what we call them.
Yeah. And the head shakes are... Yeah, he's got to get himself out of this. I mean, 4 shots of difference now, soon to be 5.
Yeah, and the body language is what... Let's put it this way. The body language is what Pekka wants to see right now from Jacky, because he's... Even that didn't have a lot of conviction.
No, and the shoulders are slumped, Matty. It's just not the same Jacky Chen we've been watching, is it?
No, he's not as sprightly.
No. There's Max stabs one at the basket for par. Pekka holds true with his par 2, so holding and extending to 5-shot lead over Jacky there. 4-shot lead over Max. Hole 8, par 3, Matty.
Yeah,
we won't know ourselves.
Again, some respite from the woods here. One of the more scoreable holes.
Oh, you can actually see the basket from
For
the tee.
sure. Yeah.
A par 3. Were they not well on this day?
Yeah, there's some hazard lines they need to be aware of, but outside of that, it's a pretty slow speed disc for these boys, and yeah, pretty stock highs. So you just got to hold your nerve on this one.
Yep, bit of OB with the sand scrape and bit of OB at the back as well. But good to see these guys try and plug a par 3. Sorry.
Yeah,
Found the only patch of dirt on the entire course there, Levi.
Yeah, really stifled the ground play. It's Max going a little more direct, and that just gets pushed.
Jeez, the wind smacked that down, didn't it?
Yeah, would indicate there's a strong left to right.
Yeah, it's done the same to Jacky's there. Have a look at that.
Yeah, as soon as it was out on hyzer, it's just down to the ground. Jacky probably should have learned his lesson from the other lads there.
Oh, jeez, I like that.
Yeah, Max the only one looking to put any pressure on Pekka at the minute. Jacky got closer than I thought, though.
Yeah, I'd like to see this for Jacky. Ooh, it's the alignment, isn't it?
Oh, and he
doesn't know where to look. Because that might have gone OB.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
He's just checking there, but...
claiming ignorance.
Yeah, it's falling apart for Jacky.
There we go.
There we go. That's the opening birdie for this round for Levi.
Yeah, let's go, young man.
Oh, and a doinker for Pekka. So we're seeing a different player on the charge after Pekka now. They've all had a crack at him. Jacky seems to be dropping out of the race.
Yeah.
This is going to be a what's this? A
Bogey.
bogey putt here from OB. So drops another one there. 6 shots of difference now between the leader and Jacky Chen, and he drops the last on the card, Matty.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
No, not 3 holes ago anyway. As Max makes good for par, he's still in the hunt there at 4 shots behind. So Levi with a sole birdie there as we move to the last hole on this front 9 section of the final day for the Aussie Open. Par 4, 152 metres. And who would have thought, Matty, it's through a narrow lot of trees.
Yeah, look, the fairway is, as you said, narrow. If you want to call it a fairway, it's actually marked by sticks that line the boundary, and yeah.
That's first available for Levi.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to have his eye in today, and so much accuracy required on this front 9 as our leader steps up. 4-stroke lead, just has to tread water at this stage.
Yeah, just pinching off as much distance as he can. Max has forgotten to let go of it again, so
we see a little bit of a gallery start to form in the background there. You recognise any of them?
I don't, Matty. Bit too far away for me to see. All the guys taking fairly early trees. Oh, look at this. Ooh. The only one not receiving a bad kick there was Jacky.
Still a bad lie, though.
Yeah.
Levi wrenching over on a forehand.
Forehand roller, was it?
I'm not sure it was intentional.
Was it just the only way you could get through?
That wouldn't shock me if I'm just theorizing here. Max had a baseball background with that forehand style.
I was thinking baseballer when I first saw him.
He's got the baseball aesthetic.
He has. He looks like he should be chewing a big pile of tobacco.
And then disposing of it in a spittoon.
Absolutely. It's the hairdo and the cap, I think, the way he wears it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's an interesting shot.
Yeah, pretty conservative one there. Just playing this one for par now. It's Pekka.
Similar shot from Max.
Ooh, this is already Max's fourth, I believe. It's hard to keep count when all the shots look the same.
Yep. A little bit of overstable approach plastic doing its work there from Max.
And Pekka for 3.
Yeah, he's going to get a putt there, so...
Yeah, nice way to end his front 9, making the other boys have to do the chasing. So we see the Takapoo there from Levi. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You finally got one with it.
Is that what it is? A radioactive Takapoo, is it?
Mm.
He's plugged that one. That must be why he keeps reaching for it, Matty. He's get out of trouble disc.
It worked on that occasion, and
looks good, but it's spinning too, doesn't it?
it does. Really cool.
So a par to finish the front 9 for our leader, who's leading by some way now by 4 shots.
Yeah, I think that lead's about to extend with Max probably taking a bogey.
Oh, Jacky. Yeah, double and an understandable double teapot there from Jacky. What do you do when you just bogey for Max? I don't have the answers. When I do it, I don't have the answers. So
Yeah, it's hard to watch
it's
at this
spiral,
point.
isn't it?
It is. He's free falling, and yeah, you know what it's like. Sometimes you get into that headspace.
It's just about. Is it 4 out of 5 bogeys?
Yeah,
It's just about, isn't it?
I'm not keeping count, but I don't want to for his sake.
Yeah, unfortunate there. So Pekka Hyvönen still way out in front on 15 down. The other 2 boys, Levi and Max. And then, of course, Jacky dropping off there. But overall, the story Tukinen.
From nowhere, 4 under on that front.
Yeah,
Nice.
just a couple of shots
Fantastic.
behind. So plenty happening on the other cards there. Looking like a close one after all, Matty. Can't wait to get back here and do the back 9, the final section of this Aussie Open for 2024 out at Mundaring. And we hope you'll join us. Thank you to the wonderful people at Guff in Ballarat for allowing us to bring this wonderful coverage to you. Until we see you again, I've been Jason Wiedner.
I've been Matty Faz.
And until next time, we hope you get out there on a disc golf course near you and park it.